I have a question. Why is it that we always seem to define our own purpose, our own personal purpose, and our own direction? Why do we always define this off of the things that other people are doing, the things that we don't like about them, the things we don't like about the world? We demonize a group of people very much like tyrannical individuals are demonizing Iraqis and Muslims and anyone who's not a part of this destructive culture that we're a part of. I've said many times that a freedom fighter is just a tyrant without any power. And this is true because they define themselves off of what they don't like. And as soon as they are given power, they go in to destroy what other people don't like. Now, some people like this civilization. Some people like having cars. Some people like plastics and how convenient they are. Some people actually like eating at McDonald's. I don't know why, but they do. And you can't talk about freedom in the same sentence start talking about what you want to stop others from being able to do, what you want to blow up. This destructive I want to take it down mentality is very tyrannical, and I don't like it. I think personally that we have to start defining what it is that we want, and really learning to enunciate our wants and desires in this world. I want community. I want family. I want food, and I'm not talking about GMO shit that's grown out of some kind of a chemical fertilizer. This isn't food. Food comes from the earth. Food comes from the soil. It does not come from a bottle of magical spray that makes this shit grow. This is not food, and I want food, okay? None of these things that I've just said right here are out of my reach. None of these things that I've said right here do I have to go get in anybody's anything and start fucking with them and blow them up or destroy them, or I don't have to mess with people to get what I want in my life. Now I know what you're saying. Okay, so well they're going to destroy the planet and we're short on time. This is a statement that I agree with. This is why I can watch Derek Jensen and I can really enjoy what he has to say, because he has the urgency. I don't think he has the answers, but he knows the problem well. He knows how to enunciate it well. He is excellent at this purpose, but he is not offering solutions. Blowing shit up is not a solution. If you care about the environment, if your goal is to just cause chaos and to put everything into disorder, well, okay, that's a solution. But if you want to strengthen the environment, if you want to go against this cultural vision that is very destructive to us, this is not a solution. What happens when you blow this stuff up? Where does it go? Are you going to blow it up out of existence? I mean, houses and factories and all this stuff full of toxic chemicals that are being semi-contained. I know that they're leaking out and some of these are being poured into the waters, and this is what's creating dead zones in the oceans, and I understand this. But if we blow this stuff up, now all we have is just a big garbage pile where civilization, the thing we used to hate that was nice and had its perks, is now completely useless, totally wasted, decimated, laid across the ground. The ground is toxic. All of these chemicals are in the water. And okay, don't get me wrong. I think that nature, natural processes on this planet will fix this. Not quickly, but it will happen. And if you're looking in time as far as universal events go, I mean, shit, it will be a snap and it will all be fixed. And I understand this, and I understand nature's ability to fix. if left alone. But we also have the ability to fix as well, being a part of nature, and we can use nature's ability to fix as well. We can fix some of our problems. We can get rid of some of our toxicity issues by using nature now, where we are today. And we don't have to add to the problem, we just fix it, okay? So, this is what I want everyone to do if they can manage it. Take 3 things and not easy things, because easy things don't get done, like flipping the lights off. You're going to think, well, it's just a light. I mean, okay, I'm not saving the world, okay? So don't take little easy things to do. What I want you to do is take 3 things that are difficult, that are going to create what you want to see in the world for yourself personally, okay? What you want. And by doing these 3 things, you are going to end up taking away energy, resources, manpower, time, and everything else you're going to take away from the things that you don't want to see. Because creation and destruction are the same. And the natural cycle of things that you must destroy to create. Creation is being built on top of something that has been destroyed. It's like spring and the fall. In the spring, everything comes up, grows for its year, it has its time, and then when its time is passed, it dies and allows for the spring, for the energies to be recycled. This is what we need to realize, okay? So here we are in the spring. Maybe not quite, it's probably still winter. But we are coming up on the spring, and this is our spring. This is our spring to create what we want to see in this world. This is ours, it belongs to us, it is our time, it is our now. And what we are going to do is our 3 things this year to make a difference. Let me tell you the 2 things that I am doing. Now, I only have 2 because I haven't come up with my 3rd one yet. My first one is I am working on a garden. And big time, this is a beautiful garden. This is back-breaking. I've been breaking my back for this. You guys will all see it soon enough. It's going to be great, okay? It's not been easy. And what it's going to do is it's going to give me and my family good, healthy food. And you know what it's going to do? Is it's going to take away money and incentives to spray toxic chemicals on the ground. It's going to take away reasons to do fertilizer. I'm taking away energy from that, okay? The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build community. I'm going to get to know my community. Big time, get to know my community. Get to know who's living in all of the houses around me. This isn't going to be easy. There's a lot of houses around me. Like I said, don't pick something easy. Pick something worthwhile that you can actually feel like you've achieved something when you get it, okay? And do that. Pick 3. And then get 3 people motivated through your own actions while you're doing this. Be it on YouTube, be it your neighbors, be it family and friends. Get them motivated to do 3 things. Do you realize, if you've ever seen the movie Pay It Forward, do you realize how many people will actually be doing something? If you get 3 people and they get 3 people and they get 3 people, in 10 generations, that's 29,524, if I did the math on that. 29,524 people doing 3 things that are building up the world that we want and taking away from the world that we don't want. And nothing is being wasted. Nothing. We can't forsake the actions of our grandparents because they're having unforeseen consequences. This nation was built by hard work and was built in a way where our families were proud of this. Back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, the further you get back, you start seeing more and more pride as to what we are creating. Because there were benefits. It wasn't all nasty. Now that we know that it is nasty and it has its nasty side effects, we come in with the regrowth in spring. We grow it and suit it to us and our energies. And if we are focused only on what we hate about this world, then our energies will be nasty and what we hate will continue to thrive. Thanks for listening, everyone. See ya.